Hello to each and every single one of you lovely smiling faces there. Welcome back to another video. My hair is gone, as you can see. I had the COVID jab yesterday, which is playing merry hell with me today. Headache, feels like this arm by here is like just a dead weight. It's absolutely horrible, and I just feel absolutely zonked of tiredness. Feels like I've been zapped of all strength. But what I thought I'd get this video out for you guys, because tomorrow we are finding out the decision for the appeal if Johnny Depp can put one forward. It's going to be happening at 10 a.m, sorry, not 10:30, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, UK time. I'm not too sure who's streaming it, because on last week, Stevie and myself and Leslie and Shelby, we were all talking about it. Shelby did ask if she wanted us to stream it with her, so we're going to have a little look how this goes. But once I find out, hopefully I can actually get on a stream and I'm not going to be feeling like crap tomorrow. As you can see, dressing down, I'm all cutched in today, and I'm going to be spending the rest of the day on the sofa. But this is what we got, guys. Johnny Depp to find out if he can bring appeal against the ruling. The actor has asked the Court of Appeal to grant permission from the challenge the ruling. Johnny Depp will find out on Thursday whether he can bring appeal against the damning High Court ruling that he did this to his ex-wife. Following the 3-week trial last year, yes, we know about all of this, Justice Nichol dismissed the Hollywood star's claim against the publisher of The Sun, finding that on April 2018 column calling Mr. Depp this, it was substantially true. It's just a bunch of bull, isn't it? The judge ruled Mr. Depp done this to Miss AH on a dozen occasions and put her in fear for her life. 3 times, very specifically. The actor has asked the Court of Appeal to grant permission for him to challenge the ruling with the aim of having its findings overturned and a retrial ordered. At the hearing last week, Ms. Depp's lawyers asked the court to consider fresh evidence relating to what they said was AH's claim that she gave her $7 million divorce settlement to charity, which we've all seen the video. This is one of the famous ones going around.
$7 million in total was donated to, I split it between the ACLU and Children's Hospital of Los Angeles.
ACLU. And as you can see, the way she says it, she uses the past tense. $7 million was donated. So, it's donated means that she shouldn't have to say, oh, I'm still paying for it over 10 years, which miraculously just appeared out of nowhere, even though the documents that she was using are completely different to what they would have used back in 2016 when this supposed documentation and this 10-year deal was put in place. But as it says, it does carry on. Mr. Depp's barrister, Andrew Caldecott QC, told the court that claim was a calculated and manipulative lie. After the couple divorced in 2016, she said she would split the $7 million between the CHLA and the ACLU. But Mr. Caldecott said the hospital wrote to Johnny Depp's business advisor in 2019, which we all saw, saying AH has not made any payments. This is where it gets interesting now, guys, because obviously this was said last week as well. The court heard she gave $100,000 to the Children's Hospital, which is what Johnny Depp first did. It wasn't her, it was Johnny Depp. And then $450,000 went to the ACLU. Although she claims she made a further $500,000 donation to the ACLU anonymously, which we know that one of them, or either both of them, were from Elon Musk. Because it was like, oh, this is going to go in her name. And it's like, oh yeah, thank you for letting us take this money anonymously. So, straight away, I do like how she basically gave nearly $1 million to the ACLU. And she gave nothing to the Children's Hospital. Which, to be honest with you, I would give it to the Children's Hospital. I'd be like, right, guys, I know that you're meant to be doing this, but children come before anything. They're the future. If they haven't got a future because you're not giving them the money that you supposedly said you would donate to help these children get better, to give them life-changing opportunities and operations, then you're just a horrible person. That's it. Mr. Caldecott said the claims had given AH a considerable boost to her credibility as a person and had tipped the scales against Mr. Depp from the very beginning, which they did. Then it goes on to say about Justice Nichol last year when he said that Her donation of the $7 million to charity is hardly the act one would expect of a gold digger, which, to be honest with you, is very true. If someone said, I gave $7 million away because I didn't want it, and then you got someone calling you a gold digger, it'd be like, well, actually, no, she gave that money away. That's how I would say, well, no, she gave it away. You can't call her that. But then, obviously, it's found out that she didn't give any money to anyone. He said the fact that she publicly donated a divorce settlement to charity was relevant to the likelihood of her being this of grave DV. Again, it's absolute bull, that all of it is. But he's 100% right, though, saying that it was a very manipulative thing to say and do, because it's giving people in favour, well, she gave the money away, why would she lie about this? She's given that much money away to charity. Mr. Caldecott said the donation was a wholly remarkable act of philanthropy, if true, adding it was also a potent subliminal message. I want him to pay, but I do not want to keep a dime of his money because of the way I had been treated. He told the court in the context of this case it implies revulsion at the way he has treated her. Adam Wolanski, QC for NGN, they said the new evidence that Mr. Depp wanted to rely on would not have had any impact on the result of the trial. It would have. It would have had 100% of being implied a little bit more. He said the issue of donating the settlement to charity was only of relevance to the so-called gold digger thesis, and that was of course a thesis that was expressly abandoned by Mr. Depp's legal team during the trial. It wasn't. And say it does go on to say then he also rejected Mr. Depp's contention that AH had lied about donating a divorce settlement, which saying the information does not demonstrate that she lied. Mr. Wolanski added that she did pay in total some $950,000 to the ACLU and $850,000 to the Children's Hospital, even though no one can find any record of those donations to the Children's Hospital. Thursday morning, Lord Justice Underhill and Lord Justice Dingman, I do apologise for saying that wrong, will give the court's ruling on whether Mr. Depp can bring an appeal against the High Court justice system. The Court of Appeal's decision will be announced at the Royal Court of Justice in London at 10 a.m. And that is great because, again, 10 a.m, this is what we're going to get. We're going to see this all now, so it's going to be great. Like I said, I don't know who's going to be streaming it. I have asked around a few people, see what's going to happen, see who is doing something. I may pop on with one of them. Tonight I was meant to be with Tammy, but we've moved that to Friday night now because, like I said, I'm going to spend the rest of the day on the sofa, couch, wherever you are in the world today, sofa. And I just want to get this over with because I got a banging headache. My arm is just like a dead weight and I am just zapped of all energy. But guys, I really hope that we can get some great justice tomorrow and that Depp is allowed this. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon.